the signal seems to not be jumping around as much. We might be able to find the source finally.
What this guy's probably doing is he's using a basic interpolation method. It wouldn't be pretty trivial to find him, but...
The issue is, what are we gonna do when we get there? Because we don't know what this guy can do.
That's the biggest issue.
We don't even know what this
might
guy
find out
looks
that
like.
we know and then get something else going on.
Do we even know how many dimensions this overseer's looking at?
I imagine probably less than 100.
Okay,
No way he's going around that much.
I can't imagine that he's looking at that many. That'd just get overwhelming and complicated.
Yeah.
It would just get overly complicated if he was looking at more than 100. I can't imagine.
I imagine they would.
Oh, you'd be surprised. When the Hello. I've been up here for a couple of minutes.
Minutes?
I've been listening to your conversation. Waiting for the right
You're
time.
lucky that no one else is in this house.
Oh,
I'm pretty
I know.
sure someone would kill you if you were near Dazzle.
As we saw with Nexus, fire doesn't really work too well. Anyway.
What do you want?
Oh, I figured I'd come be helpful. One, I killed a bounty hunter outside.
Huh? What?
Oh, there's a dead body in your front yard.
You don't know if he's telling the truth or not.
I'm gonna check, that's what I'm doing.
Maybe I should...
You're the one they're hunting, why would you check? That's a fair point, actually.
So what do you get out of this, then?
Well, I figured
If you even are telling the truth.
I figured if anybody was going to take care of this little family here, I figured it'd be me. Yeah, he's telling the truth. There's like a dismembered body out front.
What?
I cut off his limbs. Also, that person particularly annoyed me. Now, you're talking about the Overseer, I see. I see you've also finally figured out his name. Good job. So, what's your plan? What are you going to do?
What's yours?
Do mines do whatever I want?
Yours is apparently watch over us right now, because a bounty hunter was out there and you killed it for... what reason?
Oh, well, he was a moon sympathizer, and, well, I'm not a big fan of those.
I don't even think that's be the real reason, is it?
The reasons I do what I do are not worth explaining.
Oh my god.
Now, I heard you talking about how many dimensions he looks over. You were saying less than 100?
Has to be.
Adamantly incorrect.
You seem to know a lot more than you're letting on.
I've done work for him.
Right.
A lot of moons tend to go off their rocker. And who's better at getting rid of moons than me?
So, why are you betraying them all of a sudden?
They're just an employer.
Doesn't explain it still.
Well, I'm an independent contractor, so to speak, which means I can be hired to do anything, even if it means going against a different employer. And seeing as that, well, you two are clearly over your head, I figured I could offer some help in exchange for something. What do you want?
What could you possibly want?
I think Moon knows exactly what I want. You want more years off my life? Ideally.
Alright. So what's the trade offer then?
You give me, we'll say, 5 years a month.
A month?
Oh, if you thought you were going to deal with this man in a month, I'd be impressed. You give me 5 years a month, and I'll be all of your personal bodyguard.
Wow. Aren't good you're giving such a wonderful discount. No.
Sola, I've killed more people than you could in, well, technically both of your lives since you died once.
I
And
think we've dealt with bigger threats than you two.
you say that, but also, how long did all of those take you? How long did you and Moon spend building a space laser to blow up Eclipse?
I don't get your point.
My point is it'll take you all too long. And without someone to actually know what they're doing and who you're dealing with, well...
5 years a month is 30 years and 6.
Correct.
I imagine it would probably take us that long to try and deal with this thing anyways, which we are not going to be doing, Moon.
I didn't say yes.
Oh, yeah, you contemplated it, though.
What do you know? I guess I can give that information for free as a sign of good faith. The Overseer's hired some very dangerous hunters. There's a ranking system for people that do what we do, and he's hired some of the higher level. Some real bad apples, you could call them.
Go on.
One of them has solely killed an entire world by himself. Every person on the planet. And that was the only planet in that dimension with an intellect that was comparable to human intellect. AKA that dimension's essentially rotting and...
Yeah, I get it. Some bad apples that did some bad stuff.
And they're specifically coming for you. So, unless you think you can deal with these individuals, who I know the, well, species and weapons and ways they work, then please feel free. I mean, I'm just offering to give my help. You don't have to accept the offer.
There's 3 things you get out of this. 1. Moon dies.
Eventually.
Right. 2. Your overseer person has something that you want, but he won't give it to you, so that's why you're going around his back.
Sort of.
And 3. You want to stifle the competition.
I don't care about competition.
You care about them, apparently. Enough to want to get involved and kill people. At least for a price.
Exactly. The price. I don't care about competition unless it's involving people going after moons.
You win in any category in this, whether we take it or not.
Correct. Whether you accept it or not, I mean, I could always go accept the Overseer's offer and come back and take care of you myself.
But you won't do that, because apparently we're pulling up enough resources from him, aren't we?
You're certainly an irritant.
For some reason.
Well, all things considered, you're both of a high intellect from different dimensions working together.
I'm a mechanic.
You're also an eclipse.
Does that make you a moon?
No.
Sure.
You're an eclipse because you actually, factually, were made from moon. I'm just sun.
Sure.
Now, all things considered, two moons, for the most part, at least of comparable intellect, working together is a problem, especially with Monty in the picture.
We are not a problem.
Your existence is a problem for the Overseer. With his entire belief system and how he believes everything should work, you're an exact opposite. For everything he cares, for everything he cares about, you should be dead.
Isn't that nice?
Frankly, so should Molten. But he hasn't really picked up on him yet.
How has he not picked up on
Right.
Molten, but he's picked up on Solar?
I don't question how he knows the things he knows. He's off-putting. But back to my previous sentence about how many dimensions he watches. Try a couple thousand.
Why doesn't he kill Ruin then?
Ruin's complicated.
Is he scared?
Not scared per se, but more cautious.
I'll be sure to take that in mind.
All things considered, Ruin, out of any living being in the multiverse, has caused the most damage.
Good to know. We won't be taking your deal.
And also, all things considered, well, when it comes to Ruin, his dimension died naturally. Just because he was outside of it doesn't mean that he's, well, target of death. You, well, you turned into dust.
You really like running your mouth, huh?
I do, it's quite fun.
One of these days you're gonna die too.
I'm aware. I
When
don't
that
believe.
does happen, they're gonna smile at your grave.
I expect a lot of people would. I don't believe myself to be immortal or a saint or anything. I do what I do because I do it. I figured
Get out
I'd.
of my house.
This isn't your house.
Get out of it.
Very well, very well. I'll leave you both be. But be aware of those coming after you, Solar. They won't give you the courtesy I have. Bye-bye, you two. Tell Sun I said hello.
We need to get Ruin.
How?
We'll figure a way out. Ruin seems to be a deterrent for whoever the hell that guy is, Overseer or whatever, but we will worry about that at some point.
Do we even know where he is?
I don't know.
Okay, so first we were tracking the Overseer, now we're gonna track Ruin? Who, all things considered with this current situation, I think Ruin's quite a bit smarter than this Overseer.
Maybe.
Listen,
One thing's for certain, I'm not sure about anything that's going on.
I mean,
You weren't seriously gonna take that deal, were you?
not unless you wanted it.
You're stupid at times.
Solar, I am a robot. I don't know how long I live.
I think Killer Sunder has some supernatural ability to take that expectancy away from you.
More than likely. But, like,
So,
we don't know how long that is, and nor do we know how to track it. It was 5 years for a month. I mean, all things considered, we've dealt with stuff like this in a month.
yeah.
So at worst, I'd be down 20 years in total.
Right. I guess, but I'd still rather not even risk that.
Again, I wasn't gonna take it unless it was something that we needed, which I didn't think we needed it.
Where is it around here?
Morning?
It's 1 o'clock.
Okay, why'd you yawn?
I'm tired.
Then, what? Whatever.
Yeah.
Cool. Came back rather late this time.
Whatever.
Did you want to tell him about any of that? He's probably...
He walked out and didn't even ask what we were doing. That's not on me. We're standing in the middle of the room having a conversation. Not quietly, I'll add.
Pretty sure he just came from the garage.
Again, having a conversation in the middle of the room, not quietly. Could very easily ask what we're doing and I'd answer. This isn't a secret. That's just a fact.
You gotta work on yourself.
No.
Well. Anyways,
Hey, I got a question for you guys. It is 1 o'clock. I'm gonna try to be going to sleep. Please, for the love of God, keep it quiet. Also, you left the door open to the basement. I don't know why you did.
My point stands.
I'm gonna go in my room.
I'm gonna go to mine.
I think you should tell him at some point, man.
I will.
Like, soon.
Okay.